Golden Boy Promotions comes out with a message in regards to Floyd Schofield Jr. pulling out of the fight with Jojo Diaz.
I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Get the likes up.
Now, if there's one thing that I'm guilty of, it's giving guys the benefit of the doubt. I seem to give guys the benefit of the doubt. And this is actually the third time the Schofields have pulled out of the fight in their young boxing career. But Golden Boy Promotion says this, quote, on Thursday, October 23rd, Floyd Schofield Jr. sustained a grade 2 sprain to his right wrist, which included minor ligament damage. Following medical evaluation and on the advice of his team, Schofield has been forced to withdraw from his scheduled bout against Jojo Diaz on Saturday, November 8th. Golden Boy wishes a full and speedy recovery, end quote. Now, for the people that may be new to boxing, you may look at this as like, what are you guys' big deal? He got injured, this thing happened. Well, this seems to happen like quite often with this guy. And for those who don't know, this is the third time, not the second, the third time. The second time was when Shakur Stevenson, in the 11th hour of his fight, they did a lot of talking. Shakur Stevenson kind of called it, and sure enough, it happened. They pulled out of the fight in the 11th hour due to some sickness, some illness. We don't know what it is, right? We don't know what happened, but they pulled out of the fight and never happened again. But the first time it happened was against a dude named Ashton Sylvester, or Ashton Silver, whatever his name is, a shoulder injury. So either this dude is an injury-prone, sickly guy, or they scared of these dudes and they pulling out of these fights, bro. They wasting these guys' time. They're getting these dudes in camp, signing these contracts, getting prepared, getting themselves mentally ready and body banged up in order for them just to pull out of the fight with no rescheduled dates. That's my thing. There's no rescheduled dates when we talking Floyd Schofield and his son. Like, when they pull out of the fight, they just pull out of the fight altogether and it's done. We scrap this whole thing. See, and this is going to be hard for them to get fights in the future because of shit like this. Guys go see this, like, man, are you going to make it to the fight? Oh, yeah, we going to make it to the fight. Yeah, you going to make it to this one. But all them other fights, yeah, you was pulling out of them and shit. Nah, man, you ain't getting the fight. Nah, man, we ain't gonna give y'all the fight. You gotta show me you can make it to at least 3 fights in a row, then you can get a fight. That's what it should be for anybody that's been putting in work in boxing, that's gonna be fighting Floyd Schofield. Nah, man, he gotta fight at least 3 people in a row before I sign a contract, because I ain't trying to waste no time dealing with this dude. Right? But, you know, he got an injury. See, this is what comes with this. He could very well have a real wrist injury, and I could be looking like an asshole in here bashing him, right? But this is what comes with that. When you constantly pulling out of fights. Now fans don't know if you that little boy that cried wolf or if you telling the truth. Right? If you out here just selling wolf tickets for so long, and then, you know, box fans don't know if you telling. This happens quite a bit with you, bro. I'm just saying, this is happening quite a bit with you, bro. And for your father to be the main one that's kind of talking a lot of, you know, doing a lot of the trash talk, you know, your son don't seem to be able to make it to these fights, bro. I mean, I'm just saying, every other fight he's pulling out. But they showed up for that one fight, though, right? That fight against, who was it? Tevin Farmer.
Tevin Farmer, after his last fight, got caught quick with a right hand! Oh. Just like that!
That was a good combination, 1-2.
Yeah, they showed up for that one. They made sure they showed up for that one. But Jojo Diaz, we got a wrist injury. We out of here. Shakur Stevenson, oh, man, we sick. We out of here. Sylvester, oh, nah, man, my shoulder hurt. So, nah, man, look, he could very well be injured, right? I'm just kind of talking shit. But he could very well be injured, but this is kind of what comes with the territory. Now, a lot of boxing fans who's following the Schofields looking at this dude like, man, this dude's an injury prone. He's like the Derrick Rose of boxing. Talented as hell, but man, the wind blows, his ankle goes. Right? The wind blows, his ankle goes. Look, man, I don't know. 22 years old, man. He's getting all these injuries, bro. 22 years old, and he's going to be fighting against the veteran Jojo Diaz, which would have been another good come-up fight for him, to fight against another veteran, right? But you wasting Jojo's time, man, because Jojo got some shit that he's trying to do, too. JoJo was battling demons outside of the ring and battling addiction, and JoJo's getting ready to fight, and he's trying to get, and y'all playing games with JoJo now. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all playing games. Somebody need to pay JoJo his money, bro. Because unlike Shakur Stevenson, JoJo probably ain't sitting like Shakur is. I'm not sure, right? I don't pocket watch these guys. But Jojo Diaz, I mean, I'm sure he needed that payday right now. And y'all playing games, so somebody need to pay dude. Because this is what happens quite a bit with the Schofields, man. Look, this is going to be a thing. We're going to pay attention. Because last time he pulled the Vitor Belfort. You know what I'm saying? And he pulled the De La Hoya when he was about to fight Vitor Belfort. And next thing you know, he's in a hospital bed, sleep. Oxygen mask on, everything. Like, man, what happened to you, bro? You supposed to be, nah, man. Ain't nothing wrong with you, dog. Get your ass up and fight. Ain't nothing wrong with you, man. But all bullshit aside, Floyd Schofield pulls out of the fight, man. It was on the undercard. It was on the undercard of the Erickson Lubin, Virgil Ortiz. It's not there no more now. It's completely scrapped. There's no postponement, no rescheduled date. And that's the thing that's that stands out the most to me is that all jokes aside and everything, that these fights have not been rescheduled for whatever reason. These fights ain't never been rescheduled. They just completely just off the table. It's kind of funny, but this is part of the story that is Floyd Schofield Jr. But he pulled out of the fight again. Now, this is not the first time. This is not the second time, but this is the third time that the Schofields have pulled out of a fight. But tell me what you guys think. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.